Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 4 of my StarCraft Brood War Campaign playthrough. So last time we started the Terran campaign, and things happened. I'm trying to remember what happened. What the heck happened? The UED invaded. We started the Terran campaign. The UED are from Earth, and they went ahead and invaded. It was quite something. It was quite something. So apparently, yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Today is my non-Adderall day, so it's hard for me to think. So the UED invaded. They decided to come and battle the Dominion because they wanted to claim their territory. Now, their cover story is for the glory of humankind, or whatever. But really, their ultimate objective is to try and enslave the Overmind, because they're just really, really stupid. And so they think that's a good idea. They're working with a guy named Duran, who is apparently part of a resistance that is against the Dominion. And so they are working with him now. And so that's happening. And so, yeah, he's been very helpful so far, although there's mixed bag. But Alexei doesn't super like him, and I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag there. Regardless, it's been quite something. So now, in this mission, we are attacking, this might be like the big Terran world, but in this mission specifically, we either have to destroy, we can go ahead and look. Yeah, so we have to destroy either the enemy physics labs or the enemy nuclear silos. And because this is the assault on core hall mission, so that is our objective. So we will be destroying the missile silos because BCs are more counterable, in my humble opinion, than nukes are. And so they are easier to counter than nukes are. So yeah, that'll be the plan. So a couple things. Firstly, I have moved my little fan. It is in a new place. I am hoping the microphone doesn't pick it up, but my new microphone is pretty smart and pretty snazzy. So I'm hoping it won't pick it up. Now the wind shouldn't be blowing on it. Yeah, I don't think the wind is blowing on it, so it shouldn't blow on it, but I've moved it so it can hit my hands more directly to see if I can help combat the sweat. Now, sometime today, my new mouse pad and my new gamer goo is supposed to get here, so I can figure out if that gamer goo product actually works and see if it can dry my hands out and see if I can actually manage to game without sweat. But I don't know when it's gonna be here today, and I didn't want to like sit on it and just like wait and waste time. So we're gonna go ahead and start without it, obviously. But going forward, though, if that gamer goo stuff works, at least for the meantime, that'll be a great thing. Anyway, but yeah, and then the other thing I've thought about doing is actually getting a new fan, a bladeless fan, because those ones are real quiet. So getting a bladeless fan, it would do the same thing, but then I wouldn't be concerned about noise, which I would love a lot, and put it over there. The other thing I've thought about is getting actually a little heater, because sometimes my hands do the whole sweaty thing, but then sometimes they do it because I think it's a circulation problem, maybe, because my hands feel frozen at the same time. So they're frozen, I can't feel my toes or my hands, but I'm still sweating because I'm still me, apparently. And anyway, and so it's interesting. So, but at least I've thought about a bladeless fan as well. But I have a lot of expenses coming up. There's lots of things coming up that I will be spending money on. So I don't know exactly how high priority that's going to be, but you know, I have lots of things in the works. Some of it is channel related, but it's all going to be very expensive, and so. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to take in, so we'll see. Regardless, though, that is not the point of today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and get to base building because you guys have seen it, and then once we're ready to start pressing out and figure out WTF is happening with this map, then we will get to it. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. So, let me get that on just in case there's a misclick. Anyway, welcome back. So, I have been a busy little bee. It's been a long time. Once again, these videos are gonna, like, by the time they go up, they're gonna be so short because there's so much footage that I cut out. It's actually insane. Anyway, so I've been busy. So I'm gonna hide in the menu as usual because I'm safe here. However, so let me show you what I've been doing. So over here, there was a little expansion. It had like one bunker and like a turret and a couple of rando units or something, so it wasn't actually really defended. Actually, no, I think that was this one. This one had like a bunker and a turret and a couple of units. I killed the guys that were there just in case I needed to expand there, but as you can see, we have a lot of money, and so I don't need to expand there. And so I don't think I need to, but just in case I wanted the option. I think we're just about mined out on my natural minerals. However, over here, Over here was the expansion. This one was pretty much undefended. However, it's so close to my base. It's like up one ramp, and then it's right there. It's practically touching my base already. So I went ahead and expanded there. We're fully researched. I have, I think, three full hotkey groups of Marines with medics mixed in. My fourth hotkey group is these 6 siege tanks that are right there, and then the 5th one is the science vessels. So we're not actually going to go in all the way, like, you know, try to take the base or anything, because using, I have 2, obviously, command centers for the mining. Each one of them has a, I think it's called a ComSat station, but they have, like, the scanning stations, whatever they're called. And so I've been using those scanning stations as I had energy to scout around. And that's the reason I have so much map vision. And I found our objective. This one is what we need. These are the nuclear silos, as you can see. And so I went ahead, scanning, I found those. So the plan, instead of, you know, charging in all YOLO style, instead of doing that, the plan is going to be, we're going to creep forward using my siege tanks, and we're just going to pick them off. Now, I imagine he's going to throw a lot of units at me, because I imagine he's going to get pissed, because so far, there's been a couple times where, you know, I killed that one bunker over here. There was a couple of 2 random turrets with a couple Marines. I killed those. It made him very mad, and he kept streaming units at me, but it was never enough to be super scary. It was just enough to, like, always keep me busy. Anyway, I have lots of bunkers defending all my entrances, and I have 2 siege tanks at each major one. And so they have lots of kills, because, I mean, like, as you can see, I'm selecting one of the tanks right now, and as you can see, he has 18 kills. It's because over time, they keep very slowly streaming units at me. Anyway, so the enemy lockdown is in full effect, so they keep locking down my tanks and stuff, but now that I have a new policy of actually keeping my science vessel and stuff, like keeping detectors with my units, and I build medics and I have them with my units, now suddenly if you make this ball, you kind of have an answer for everything. So if they lock down my units, my medics can use restoration and fix the lockdown, which is a major breath of relief for me. Obviously, most of my army is fully upgraded Marines with medics because they need to repel. However, they mostly, I mean, their only job is to defend the tanks. And then with the science vessel able to detect the cloaked units, we should be pretty safe. I mean, hopefully we'll have an answer for pretty much everything. Obviously, even if he cloaks at me, I'll still be able to stop him. And even if he locks down the science vessel, I have plenty of medics. So I'm thinking combined, I hope we kind of have an answer for everything. So that's kind of the goal. Anyway, so we'll press down to about there.
Did someone page me? Where does it hurt? I'm on the job.
Sir, have you on visual?
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Identify target. Receiving headquarters.
Did someone page me? Stat.
Destination.
Let's see.
Identify target. Moving.
Stop.
Identify target.
Oh my god, it's because he's dumb. I was wondering where my other tanks went.
Yes, sir. Destination. Absolutely. Moving, Commander.
Need medical attention?
Identify target.
Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Visual.
We're all defended.
Commander.
I'm just gonna get my SCV down there to go fix that tank, and then we'll press in here.
Destination.
Oh.
Order,
Okay.
sir.
Anyway, as you can see, I have lots of I imagine.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Alright, fix him, please. You can hear my tanks shooting at things. I don't know which 2. Oh, maybe those 2? These 2? Probably these 2. These guys have gotten most of the kills. No, no. Ah, these ones. That's fine. Obviously, that didn't go very well. I mean, for them.
Orders received. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Actually, just in
Orders
case.
received. I read you. Yes, sir.
Okay, anyway.
Identify target. Orders, yes, sir. Proceeding. Destination. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Destination.
Base is under attack.
I'm just gonna hope it's not like a BC. Let's say that's fine.
I read you. Right away, sir. Identify target. Destination.
is probably overly cautious, but it's
Yes, sir. Standing by.
stupid little Marine begging for death.
Sir. Moving. Absolutely.
Hang on, we can
Did
fix
someone
that.
page me? Need medical attention? Right away.
Orders,
Okay,
sir.
now everyone relax.
Identify target. We have you on visual.
Where does it hurt?
Alright, he is sending, I think that last one was a tank, which is good, because if he's rolling tanks at me, there's a better chance that they're not gonna siege at me, you know, later on.
Identify target.
That made sense.
Orders, sir.
Don't ask questions, it made sense.
Sir. Commander.
That way they won't attack me in siege mode, I guess is what I was attempting to say.
Commander. Go, go, go. Orders, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Standing by. Yes, sir. Proceeding. Transmit orders.
Need medical attention?
Standing by. Give me something to shoot.
This is so overly cautious.
Yes, sir.
Did someone page me?
Destination. Yes, sir.
Did someone page me?
Orders, sir. Proceeding. Identified. Orders, sir. Destination. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Identified target.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Ah, bad move.
Transmit orders.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Go, go, go. Identify target.
Okay.
Orders, sir. Standing by. Yes, sir. Moving. Yes, sir. Transmit orders. Destination. Delighted to, sir. Proceeding. Greetings, command. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Excellent.
Alright.
Orders.
Very well.
Base is under attack.
Oh lord.
Right away, sir. Destination.
It's fine.
Identify target. Destination.
Did someone page me?
Receiving
Your
headquarters.
forces are
State the
under
nature of
attack.
your medical emergency.
Oh.
Orders, sir.
Ow.
Jacked up and good to go.
Oh, well.
Go, go, go. Outstanding.
Nice for them to stem after it was all over.
Destination. Identify target.
This little new guy will be number,
Good to go, sir.
he'll be the new 0.
Orders received.
Okay.
Destination. Delighted to, sir. Greetings, command. Orders, sir. Identify target. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Identify target.
Need medical attention? Stat.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Need medical attention? On my way.
We have you on visual.
Where does it hurt?
Transmit orders. Destination.
Need medical attention?
Commander. Orders, sir. Absolutely. Proceeding. Orders, sir. Proceeding. Absolutely.
Closer.
Moving.
Closer.
Proceeding. Transmit orders.
Does that look like a structure to you? Alright, well. I guess there's structures now, don't ask questions.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Did someone page me?
Tempted just to go for it, but I'm also a little worried he's gonna drop a siege tank on my head.
Sir. Excellent. Commencing.
Need medical attention?
Greetings, Commander. Orders, sir. Transmit orders. Let's roll.
Need medical attention? State the nature of your
Your forces are under attack.
Receiving headquarters.
Need medical attention?
Stop it. Stop it.
Well done, Captain.
Whew.
We won't need to worry about nukes when we siege Meng's class.
Heyo. Alright. Probably overly cautious. Almost certainly overly cautious. I used the first 5 minutes of the video, and then I was like, okay, I'll build a base, I'll cut away, be right back. And then yeah, I was like, build a base, I'll be right back. And then I did do that, but then obviously I've been cut away for, I don't know, 45, 50 minutes, so you know. There's a pretty solid 2 or 5 usable minutes out of the hour and 4 we've been recording.
Captain, Admiral de Gaulle has ordered a final tactical meeting before the siege of Augustgrad commences. I'll patch you through to his war room.
Captain, we've been expecting you. As you may have guessed, we are coordinating our final attack plans. You should know that even though Minsk cannot reinforce his numbers, his standing forces are substantial. Minsk is an accomplished tactician, so you had best be wary of any counterattacks he may attempt.
Captain, remember that although we disabled Meng's nuclear capabilities, he still commands a large number of battle cruisers. We suspect that he will use these ships against us at every turn. Be on your guard, Captain. Show this Emperor what the UED thinks of his rule.
Alright. Oh, Lord. This is gonna be such pain. Look how big this map is. You already know this is gonna be rough. You already know it is. Alright. I'm even more nervous about this one than I was the last one. Way more nervous. Okay, let's all go get building, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, welcome back. So, it's been a long flipping time. It's been so long. Oh my god. Okay, so, lots to explain. Firstly, this was our main base down yonder. This mission has been pretty tough because of the battle cruisers. He sends lots and lots of battle cruisers at you, and it's a lot to process. So it was a very uphill climb. But it was a very uphill climb, but we did manage to get through. We are fully upgraded, and we're ready to try this really stupid strategy I came up with. Anyway, so then we're all mined out here, and I was getting really low, but then I found this little mineral patch, and this little mineral patch, there is a few more minerals left, and the gas is depleted, but we're still mining from it. But there was a lot of minerals here, and then there was a lot of gas too. And so I mined that almost dry. It's very tiny. It's just like 1 million missile turrets. And then there's a few bunkers, and then there is some siege tanks on defense and stuff. As you can see, our supply is maxed out. We are 199 out of 200 because of all the bases and because of all the defenses that I have up around the bases. A lot of our supply is eaten up because of all of that. Anyway, in case you're wondering. Anywho, and then there's this little expansion. This little one is, it's not super heavily defended, but my army is sitting here, so it's a little safer. Anyway, and so what I've done is I actually have almost 3 full groups of wraiths, and I waited, and that's part of the reason it took so long, is because I needed a lot of gas to get these wraiths, obviously, and a lot of gas and minerals, and I did get them, but then after I got them, I kept having to use them, because initially, the reason I'm going for wraiths is because initially I built, I think I had like 6 or 8 or something. Initially, I went to wraiths as pretty quick as I could because defending from the battle cruisers was really difficult, and he kept attacking my base. The problem is battle cruisers can like one-shot missile turrets with the Yamato cannon, and so the problem is my turrets are not a great solution because they the BCs have lots of health, obviously, lots of health. And so because of it, I had to come up with a very quick response. And because I have bases spread all over creation, I needed a quick response team to handle BCs when he attacks me at all these random angles. And so the idea I came up with was, hey, if I go race, you know, they can very quickly respond to BCs on different parts of the map, right? So that was my idea, but then it occurred to me, I was like, you know what? Like, with, you know, using the scanner, I can clear most of the map, and because I have so many different command centers, I have cleared most of the map. I have vision over most of the map, as you can see. Anyway, and I was like, you know, I could use that, and then I could just build a whole bunch of wraiths and then try to blitzkrieg the command center, because that's our only real objective. This base is a nightmare. Like, I've been scanning it and looking at it, and it's like, I mean, it's like Fort Knox, dude. It's incredible. It's full of, like, siege tanks and ghosts and marines and Goliaths and BCs and wraiths. I mean, it's full of enemies, like an insane number of enemies. So my idea is, if I go race, I can cloak all 3 groups and then just tell them to attack the command center, and then see if we can do it. That worked with our scout strategy back in the day for the Protoss campaign, and it's worked before, and it'll be way easier than trying to take this base. Because trying to take the base the slow way, fighting Terran, TVT sucks in campaign for the original games. Because TVT, obviously, everything gets locked down. Just everything gets locked down. And so it's very, very annoying to fight, obviously. And so because of the lockdown, if you're Terran, you either have to take very special measures, like carry a whole bunch of medics with you, and you have to get a science vessel, and do that whole thing, or you have to go bio, or you go pure, like, Marines and fire bats, and that's it. But the problem is, fighting tanks and BCs with Marines is difficult. Even fully upgraded Marines, it's very difficult. And so, you know, but if you go mechanics, obviously the AI is perfect micro, and so they can perfectly micro and lock down everything that's within radius, right? So it's not awesome. It's not awesome. Anywho, so yeah, and so we're gonna try to blitzkrieg this. I did just give it a save, but we will give it another one. Anyway, there is another base up here. This one is obviously I have not expanded to. I was hoping we wouldn't need to, and I'm hoping we can do it with this. I was gonna build more race than like the 3 dozen we have, but they actually give you units in the beginning of the game. They give you a spread of like Goliaths and Ghosts and a few Marines and things like that. And then they send like 12 BCs at you. Now, they do space them out, but it's still a really hard start. It's a very brutal opening. Luckily, the ghosts they give you have lockdown, so you can just lock them down. And so using lockdown, I was able to survive because of the ghosts they give you. So it worked out, and we survived. But it was quite the start to this mission, that's for sure. It was quite the start. Anyway, and so because of that, I have those units, and then combined with all of the defenses I have, my supply is very full. Anyway, so, no time like the present. We're going to see if this works. I'm hoping it does.
Go ahead, Terran. Reporting in. Go ahead, Terran.
Hoping it does.
Transmit coordinates. Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander. Standing by.
Hang on a minute. I've made a mistake.
Systems functional. Standing by. Transmit coordinates. Vector.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Forgot my own hotkeys. They can't shoot us all. We're base deep. Keep going. Go, boys, go. Go, go, go. I win.
Tracking the Dominion flagship more ideally in low orbit, Emperor Minsk may be attempting an escape. Receiving incoming transmission.
This is Emperor Minsk of the Terran Dominion. I wish to parley with your executive officer at once.
So, the elusive Arcturus Mengsk at last. I was hoping to speak with you before we finished our business here. I am Admiral Gerard Dugard, and I must commend you, sir, for holding back our advance for as long as you have. You are indeed a worthy opponent.
My thanks to you, sir. But you must know that your victory here means little to me. It might have taken me a while, but I did overthrow the Confederacy. I'll overthrow your rule as well.
That seems unlikely, seeing as how you executed as temporary officers.
You wouldn't dare.
The man who crowns himself emperor speaks to me Captain, prepare to take the Emperor into custody.
You'll have to postpone those plans, gentlemen.
Sir, the rebel command ship Hyperion has just entered our sensor range.
Oh.
It is accompanied by a small Protoss fleet.
What? Who are these intruders?
Jim Raynor. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm pulling your ass out of the firearm turrets, so shut up and sit tight. Make no mistake about it. We've got us a serious score to settle. But right now, a mutual acquaintance of ours wants you alive. Prepare your ships for dimensional recall.
This is impossible. They're escaping right out from under us. Track them. Track them.
Wow. What an unlikely rescue, dude. There you go, man. The Blitzkrieg tactic works every time. I don't know why that says 10 minutes. Trust me, it was not 10 minutes. Believe me, that elapsed time is full of it. I was there like an hour. Anyway. Oh, man, dude. That was intensive. Yeah, it was quite something. Quite something. Anywho, so yeah. Yeah. It was a lot. Emperor's Flight, UED flagship Alexander, en route to the planet Ire.
Captain, we have tracked the fugitives Minsk and Raynor to the devastated Protoss homeworld of Ire. Apparently, these two have taken shelter within a fortified Protoss encampment that lies at the base of a fully functional warp gate.
I don't understand this. Why would the Protoss harbor these men?
I have no idea, Gerard. But the Protoss aren't our only problem. Our sensors have identified multiple Zerg broods surrounding the Protoss base. Presently, the broods seem to be passive, but there's no telling what might set them off. Should the broods attack, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them at bay.
I see. It is a risk we'll need to take. Minsk represents a considerable threat to our agenda and must be eliminated. Captain, you will focus your attack against the Rebel Command Center in the middle of the Protoss encampment. That must be where Minsk and Raynor are hiding. We will deploy our own Valkyrie frigates and tighten up our air defenses. Vice Admiral Stukov and Lieutenant Duran will provide cover for your forces and ensure that no external threats interfere with your mission.
Yeah, well, seems pretty straightforward. Oh, that's a lot of mutas. Oh,
Valkyrie,
it's about to be a lot of very dead mutas. Wow, take that though. One of your tanks is about to lose there, AI. Oh, well, that's poor micro on your part. That was needless. You had all these Valkyries and you just let that tank die. How unnecessary. Oh, well. It's my problem now.
It's your time. Jawohl. Of course, my dear. Achtung.
Guess they're German, huh?
Achtung. It's your time. Jawohl.
Jawohl. You having trouble seeing them, their kids?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Orders, sir.
Hey, you guys.
Standing by. Rock and roll.
Get rid of that little drone, please.
Commander. Go, go, go.
Oh, that dirty little jerk. He's like, kamikaze! Because he like my tanks shot my own dudes. What's up with that?
Achtung.
Alrighty, well.
Don't keep me waiting.
Don't keep me waiting.
Shoot. Let's move.
Definitely not.
I am eager to help.
Alright, well. So yeah, we have to destroy the command center. I mean, we could go ground forces and just attack the base, or we could also blitzkrieg the command center, because that's the thing. That's what happens when they give you a, options. You know what I mean? So we can see what our options are. We might not be able to afford as many wraiths this time as the last time, but you know, part of the reason the last mission took so long, and I'll be honest with you, is because my package actually got here, and I got my fancy mouse pad, and it's one of those moments. I got my mouse pad, and it's awesome. Here's the thing. I kind of had one of those moments where I just realized, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm tempted to like take a picture and then email it to myself and then put it in the video just for your reference. You know what? To hell with it. I'm gonna do it because like I want you to have the visual here. All right, well, it's one of those things. It just occurred to me, I'm not gonna get flagged for this. So obviously I did move my mouse. But anyway, it just occurred to me, man, I hope I don't get flagged for this. It's not like she's naked. Anyway, it's fine. So the point is, I probably put it in the video and just said, you know what, to hell with it. But yeah, that's my new mouse pad if you're seeing it on screen, and which I imagine hopefully you are. And yeah, that's my new mouse pad. And I had this moment where I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? I don't know, man. It was weird too, because like I always told myself that these kind of mouse pads are just like, I was like, you know, it's pretty funny, but it's not my thing, you know. And I always told myself that I was like, you know, I'm not doing that. Well, I guess I am, because I don't know. This last time I was like, you know, I want a mouse pad and I don't have one, and you know, I was like, you know, hey, I really should. I should get one with the wrist support too, because it's much easier on my hand long term, and you know, I definitely should do that. And then I was browsing mouse pads and I saw lots of different options, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't mind them so much after all, because I'm gonna do it, and obviously I did. Anyway, so I just had this moment earlier when it got here, and I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? Anyway, my gamer goo also got here, but the bottle's a hair frozen because it's really cold outside, and so I was a little worried that it wouldn't work if it was like frozen. So I put it aside, and it's warming up and to get back to room temperature, and then we'll give it a shot. I imagine I might end up recording Divinity today. If I do, I will probably use it before that possibly, because now that I moved my fan and it's blowing across my hands, it's a little easier on the sweat maintenance, and so when I'm gaming and stuff, I can game for longer periods on my keyboard and mouse without ruining them. So, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna get to base building, and I will see you guys in a second. Okie dokie, we are back. So, not quite as long as the last one, but it's been a long time. So we've been busy. I have 4 full hotkey groups of units, mostly Marines with obviously medics mixed in, but I did mix in quite a number of Goliaths as well. The Goliaths are mostly for anti-air, but also, of course, we have the 6 Valkyries that they gave us. Obviously, I did repair those, and then I do have them coupled with the rest of my units. I figured that we'll have them kind of shadowing the rest of the army, and maybe just in case the enemy drops a whole bunch of like mutas or scouts on our heads, we'll be ready. Otherwise, our main base is just mining away. We're fully upgraded. This is an expansion. It was almost undefended. There was like a Stargate or a gateway and then a pylon there. It was pretty much, and like one cannon. It was like undefended practically. So I just took it with a few Marines, and obviously I did expand there. And then this brown is a Zerg base. I've been obviously scanning very heavily, and that's how I have vision. And then this orange is a Zerg base. The blue is the Protoss. They've been fighting back and forth, so comparatively, I've been fairly undisturbed. I've been attacked obviously several times, but comparatively, they're very focused on attacking each other. So it works very well for me. It makes it easier for me to just kind of slip under the radar and get ready. So I think that's probably at least part of what contributed to our efficiency today. I do that. This is the gateway, or the warp gate. This is the fully functioning warp gate, and they mostly fight over that. They fight over that quite a bit, and I do have vision of that, so I can see when they scramble of that. I have it. The game just gives that to me. It's not like I'm doing anything for that. Anyway, otherwise, I think that's pretty much everything. So we're pretty much ready. We're just gonna make our way towards the command center. We're not gonna get too fancy with the rest of this, so we'll just see what happens.
Did someone page me?
Let's go, fam.
I am eager to help.
Base is
Where?
under attack.
Oh, that's a pity.
forces are under attack.
Where does it hurt?
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Right away, sir.
Achtung!
I think a whole bunch of my units just got hit with plague. That's annoying. It's fine. That's why we have medics. Alright, stop it. You guys are gonna give me a stroke. Stop it. Stop it.
Systems functional.
Perfect.
Okay.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Start rebuilding.
Yes, sir.
My medics are healing everybody.
Go ahead, TACOM.
State the nature of your medical emergency. I'm eager to help. State
Okay.
the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
Systems functional.
Don't keep me waiting.
Comlink online.
Did something destroyed?
Boy, this is gonna be messy.
Did someone page me? State the nature of
Go
your
ahead,
medical
Terran.
emergency. Did something destroyed?
Not. Bad boy. Alright, well, guess we're going now.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Your forces are
On
under
my
attack.
way. Did someone page me? Don't keep me waiting. State the nature of your
Go,
medical
boys, go!
Did someone
Oh, we lost the medic. I heard that.
Did someone page me?
Your forces are under attack.
I'm on the job. Need medical attention.
Ooh, we're kind of banged up, yo.
Your forces are under attack.
Of course, my dear. It's showtime.
Your forces are under attack.
Well. Let's move. I don't know where he thinks he's going.
Where does it hurt?
Oh, okay.
Your forces are under attack.
We're getting picked off. I just have too many dragoons. No matter how many I kill, there's always more.
Where does it hurt? I'm on the job.
Run, ladies, run! Oh God! Save your sisters! It's like sacrifice yourself to save your sisters.
Right away. On my way.
Oh God!
Someone page me. Stat.
Base is under
Alright.
attack.
I'm on the job.
I just got those rebuilt, you bastards! Oh God! Help! Thank you.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, that's a pity.
Did someone page
Ow.
me?
Destination.
Well,
Destination.
Fired up. Commander.
well, damn. Alright, well, I have a whole base to rebuild, an army to rebuild, so I'm gonna get rebuilt and then I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, back again, but this time with an old classic strategy that we know is definitely a winner. Alright, 3 dozen race, fully upgraded, lots of energy, you know the deal. This time will not be the same as last time.
Transmit coordinates.
So what's interesting is initially, I started rebuilding my infantry. I was like, alright, well, let's get another dozen Marines. And so I got, you know, another 10 Marines, 2 medics, you know the drill. But then I was like, actually, you know what? Like, I don't think this infantry plan is necessarily the best plan, you know what I mean? So yeah, so then I was like, actually, let's go for an old favorite. So then I opted for the race.
Go ahead, Commander. Standing
Base
by.
is under attack.
Vector locked in.
I'm sure it's fine. Go, go, go. They can't stop us all, baby. Doesn't matter. They don't have enough. Go, boys, go. Oh, we're dropping a lot of us, though. Not enough. I win.
Your forces are under attack.
Command center is destroyed, but it looks like Mix and Raynor will try to escape through the warp gate. Make ready to move in and intercept their vessel before... Wait, I've just picked up multiple Zerg signals coming in from the northeast. That's Duran's position. He seems to have moved his forces out of place. Lieutenant Duran, this is Stukov. Come in. I'm tracking a massive Zerg swarm in your quadrant. Respond, damn it!
That is strange, Vice Admiral. My scanners don't show any Zerg at all. Maybe you have a technical problem with your equipment.
Lieutenant, if these Zerg get through, we'll never be able to capture Minsk. I'm giving you a direct order to return to your position and reinforce my troops.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but it seems your signal's fading out. I couldn't make out that last part. I'll try to re-establish contact later.
Duran! Captain, your position will be overrun by superior Zerg numbers within 15 minutes. I suggest you retreat back to the fleet immediately. Inform Admiral Ducal that I have a personal matter to take care of.
Go. Well, you know. It's fine. Totally fine. Zerger wiping everybody out, you know. You know how that goes. Alright. Patriot's Blood, UED flagship Alexander holding perimeter over the planet Braxis.
Admiral, the fugitives Minsk and Raynor escaped through the warp gate due to the intervention of the Zerg. But shortly before our forces were overrun, Vice Admiral Stukov took control of a large contingent of troops and came here to the planet Braxis.
Why would he abandon the battle on Ire? Why has he come back to Braxis?
I mean no offense, Admiral, but perhaps Stukov's loyalties are not as strong as you once believed.
Because you are young and foolish, Lieutenant, I will pardon that insult. Alexei and I have been friends since long before you were born. However, it must be found. If Stukov is here, he will account for his actions.
Admiral, our sensors have detected a fully functional psi disruptor on the planet's surface directly below our position. It would appear that the Vice Admiral did not destroy the psi disruptor on Tarsonis as was ordered.
What? Impossible.
I warned you, Admiral. Stukov has betrayed you. He's reconstructed the psi disruptor in order to sabotage your mission in this sector.
I can't believe it. Yet the evidence is incontrovertible. Alexei, what have you done? Perhaps you've been right all along, Lieutenant. On my authority, enter the psi disruptor and deal with the Vice Admiral appropriately.
Of course, Admiral.
Ooh. Drama. Alexei the traitor? Question mark?
Hang tight for a sec while we clear the entrance. They've locked the door. Set the bomb.
Unauthorized entry detected.
Well done, boys.
We're in. This room's clear.
Ho-ho.
Yes, Captain. Right away.
Right away. We need healing. Alright, so I'm thinking
What do you need?
something like this. Because then we'll have Duran nearby, but in the back, he'll be with the medics. Then I'll have the Marines leading the way. Something like that. Oh, we should give this a save.
Jacked up and good to go. Jacked up and good to go. How do you work this damn thing? Computer, locate Admiral Stukov.
Access code denied.
Commander, I hate computers.
Yeah, well, you know. What are you gonna do, Marine?
I'm here.
Jacked up and good to go.
I'm here.
Jacked up and good to go.
How can I be of
Jacked
service?
up and good to go. Standing by.
How can I be of service?
Give me something to shoot.
Of course.
Rock
I'll
and
take care
roll.
of it.
Give me something to shoot. Where's Stukov?
Don't tell those traitors anything, Harry.
Whack some boys.
Help!
He's like, don't tell those traitors anything, Harry. Whack some boys.
Give me something to shoot. Commander.
Don't tell those traitors anything, Harry.
Commander.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Give me something to shoot. Commander.
Marines first, please.
How can I be of service?
Jacked up and
I'll
good to
take
go.
care of it.
Commander.
What do you need?
Give me something to shoot.
That's what you thought, idiot.
Standing by.
Yes, Captain.
Commander. Oh, another computer. Says hit any key. Which one's the any key?
Oh,
Security
God.
cameras activated. Goliath repair bay located in Sector 4.
If we can get over there, we might be able to hijack those Goliaths. Standing by.
Wow, the Marine is like, well, which key's the any key? Occupied.
Jacked up and good to go.
I don't know where that guy thought he was going.
Standing by.
Here.
Standing by.
I'm here.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Well, which key's the any key?
Otherwise, Commander. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
I'm here.
Free kills.
Give me something to shoot.
How can I be of service?
Commander.
How can I be of service?
Well, which key's the any key?
Standing
Yes,
by.
Captain.
Jacked up and
How
good
can
to
I
go.
be of service?
Commander.
I'm
Outstanding.
here. What do you
I was just double checking if he had the standard ghost abilities.
Standing by.
But he does. Alright, let's go. Keep it going, boys.
Something to shoot.
How can I be of service?
Luckily, this is one of the missions that I can actually keep footage in for a change.
Commander. Rock and roll. Commander.
Heal him. Heal him. Thank you.
I'm here.
Did someone page me?
Standing by.
I'm here. I'll take care of it.
Standing by.
What do you need?
Give me something to shoot.
Access code denied.
Hey, who's messing with the computer?
Oh, give me the
Oh.
damn access codes before I blow an aggression inhibitor.
I ain't telling you nothing. Hey, I'll tell you. It's, Barnum.
Access code accepted.
Thanks. Oops.
Security cameras activated. Vice Admiral Stukov detected in Sector 8.
Oh, there he is.
How can I be of service?
Commander.
So funny. He's like, tell me tell me the damn access code before I blow an aggression inhibitor. That's so funny. He's like, thanks. Just blows him away anyway. He's like, oops.
Be of service.
Commander.
Marines, they're so funny.
Service.
Jacked up and good to go.
What do you need?
Hey, boys. We could sure use those Goliaths. Get over there and commandeer them. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Yes,
Standing by.
Captain.
Standing by.
Yes, Captain. How can I be of service? You got it.
Commander. Outstanding.
Yes, Captain.
Commander.
What do you need? How can I be of service?
Standing
No one
by.
panic.
Commander.
I'm here. I'm
Give
here.
me something to shoot. Jacked up
Yes,
and good to
Captain.
go. Give me something
How
to
can I
shoot.
be of service?
Jacked up and good to go. Commander.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, there's nothing
I'm
there.
here.
Jacked up and good to go.
Of course.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by.
What do you need?
Give me something to shoot.
Interesting.
Commander.
I'm here.
Standing by.
What do you need?
Alright, hang on, let's go. Double check about that whole Goliath thing. Do I need to, like, put my Marines into him, or?
Jacked up
How
and
can I
good
be
to go.
of service?
Give me something to shoot.
Oh, there we go. Ah, the Marines are gonna jump in. I get it.
Commander. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go.
Calling online.
Standing by. Outstanding.
Systems functional.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Calling online. Confirmed.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Give me something to
Calling
shoot.
online.
Standing by. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
Channel open.
Alright.
Acknowledged HQ.
Well, I got a truck ton of Goliaths now. That's kind of neato, huh?
Commander.
Channel open.
Wow, look at that.
Jacked up and good to go.
My medics are admittedly a little less helpful now. They're still helpful, but there's many less Marines for them to take care of.
Calling
And I can't repair the Goliath, so if they get shot, well, it's going to be a problem. Although they are 3-3, though, so...
Go ahead, TACOM.
Commander.
Huh. Don't know what's up with the SCV there, but whatever.
Calling online.
Need medical attention?
Commander.
Systems functional.
Of service.
Calling online. Channel open.
I'm here.
Systems functional.
How can I be of
Calling
service?
online. Target designated.
I'm here.
Target designated.
I'm tempted to move the Marines into the same hotkey group as these guys.
Channel open.
Just have the Goliaths in the other one.
How can I be of service?
Go ahead, TACOM.
Have the Goliaths lead the way.
Calling online. Acknowledged HQ.
How can I be of service? How
Systems
can I be
functional.
of service?
Your forces are under attack.
Systems functional. Calling online.
Well, which key's the any key?
Go ahead,
How can I
TACOM.
be of service? How
Systems
can I be
functional.
of service?
Alright, everyone down. There's ain't nothing up here
What do you need?
other than the ghost that I got nervous about.
I'm here.
Calling online.
Let's go, boys. Down we go.
How can I be of
Calling
service?
online.
Alright,
Systems
How can I
functional.
be of service?
Acknowledged HQ.
let's go.
What do
Confirmed.
you need?
Oh, we should give that a save.
Go ahead,
How can
TACOM.
I be of service?
Channel fired up.
I'm here.
Go ahead, TACOM.
What do you need?
Go ahead,
Yes,
TACOM.
Captain.
Confirmed.
What do you need?
Go ahead, TACOM. Calling online.
Yes, Captain. Of course.
Go ahead, TACOM.
I'm here.
There we go. Come on. Keep it up, boys. Let's go.
Systems
How can I be
functional.
of service?
Calling
How can I be
online.
of service?
Calling
How can I be
online.
of service?
Calling
How can I
online.
be
The
of
Goliaths
service?
are not impressed.
Channel open.
Yes, Captain. How can I be of service? What do you need?
Is it everybody?
Systems functional.
I'm here.
Let's go.
What do you need?
Systems functional. Target
Yes, Captain.
designated. Confirmed.
Here.
Target designated.
How
Confirmed.
can I be of service?
Goliaths lead the way.
I'm here. Of course. I'll take care of it.
Did someone page me? Stat!
Standing by. We'll need Duran to open this door.
Need
Ah,
medical attention?
was indeed.
I was wondering if there was going to be more voice lines, and so I put the medic, because I'm like, I want to hear the medic talk. They're like, yeah, nice
Take
try.
care of it.
Nice try.
Vice Admiral Stukov, I am here under orders to terminate your command.
Lieutenant Duran, I'm not surprised. We both know exactly what it is that you're here to terminate. Get on with it.
Say goodnight, Stukov.
To hell with you.
Poof.
Lieutenant Duran, report your situation immediately.
Gerard, old friend, you do indeed have a traitor in your midst. But it's not me. Duran. He has been playing us both from the start. He convinced you to destroy the Psi Disruptor, even though it was our best chance at defeating the Zerg. And then on Iron, he allowed the Zerg to overrun us even as we had the fugitives in our grasp. I came here to activate the one hope we have of defeating them. And you killed me for it. Duran is your enemy, Gerard. I suspect that he may even be infested as well. Use the disruptor, Gerard. Finish our operation. Let my death have at least some meaning.
Alexei! Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Computer, where the hell is Lieutenant Duran?
The lieutenant no longer registers on my sensors, Admiral. He appears to have vanished.
No.
Oh, but I think yes.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh. Well.
Sir, the disruptor's power core has just been set to overload. In order to prevent meltdown, you will need to reach the manual override terminal and shut the reactor core down.
It must have been Duran. You men serve the Vice Admiral loyally. I ask that you continue to serve his memory by keeping this disruptor in one piece. Now get going and find that override terminal. Go ahead, Terran.
Alright, we must go. Wow, well played, Duran. He, like, just outmaneuvered everybody.
Medical emergency.
Go ahead,
Where
Terran.
does it hurt?
Systems functional.
Need medical attention?
Channel open.
Where does it hurt? Did someone page you?
Security cameras
State
activated.
the nature of your medical emergency.
Systems functional.
Ah, look at that.
State the nature of your
Well,
medical
well.
emergency.
Hang on. No one left behind.
Calling
Stop.
Where does it
Stop.
hurt?
Capcom lock.
Need
Sorry.
medical attention?
Go ahead,
Did
Terran.
someone page me?
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Did
Go,
someone
go,
page
go.
me?
Systems
Where
functional.
does it hurt?
Outer installation walls had been breached, tracking multiple Zerg signals throughout the Psi Disruptor's interior.
What the hell? How did Zerg get in here? Captain, we may have a huge infestation problem.
This proves that Duran's working with the Zerg. Captain, don't let a single Zerg stand in your way. We need this disruptor now more than ever. Channel open.
Come on, boys.
Confirmed.
Come on, kids. Stairwells. The toughest enemy we're gonna face all day. I have way too much
Did
firepower
someone page me?
for that to work. Alright, well,
State the
this
nature
way it
of
is
your
then.
medical emergency.
Systems functional. Confirmed.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Target designated. Systems functional.
Come on, get
Target
up.
designated. Go ahead, TACOM. Comlink online.
Hang on, there's another one.
Target designated.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Systems functional.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Alright, this way, people, this
On
way.
my way. Where does it hurt?
Channel open.
Need medical attention?
Okay. Gonna give this a save.
Go ahead, TACOM.
No one move.
Comlink
I
online.
mean, that looks more like the objective, but I'm wondering if there'll be more men this way. Like maybe there'd be some troops.
State the nature of your medical
Aha!
Go ahead, TACOM.
Hey, boys.
TACOM locked. Let's go. Go ahead, TACOM.
I agree.
Did someone page me?
Let's go.
The nature of your medical emergency.
No one left behind.
Need medical attention? Stat.
Comlink online. Systems,
Alright, Goliath, lead the way.
systems functional.
Did someone page me?
Acknowledge
State the
HQ.
nature of your medical emergency. I'm on the
Comlink
job.
online. Fired up.
Activate it.
Security cameras activated.
Oh, man.
Good lord.
How the hell are we gonna get by all them Zerglings?
Systems functional.
Where does it hurt?
Yeah, well, you know.
Did
Systems
someone
functional.
page me?
Faith, steel, and gunpowder, my good friend.
Systems
Where
functional.
does it hurt?
Oh.
Go ahead,
Where
TACOM.
does
Everyone
it hurt?
Target designated.
cease movement.
Captain Red.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Need medical attention?
Systems
Need
functional.
medical
Alright, let's go.
attention?
Let's go, kids. Let's go.
Did someone page me?
Go ahead,
State the
TACOM.
nature of your medical
Systems
emergency.
functional.
Need
TACOM
medical
locked.
attention?
Yeah, they're trapped.
Check that out. They're trapped.
Kill them all. They can't do anything. Yikes.
Systems
State the
functional.
nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, look.
Go ahead,
Alright.
TACOM.
Well, we lost one Goliath, but they're going a long way, so.
Need medical attention?
Target designated. Channel open.
Where does it
Alright, let's
hurt?
go, kids. Let's
Go
go.
ahead,
Where
TACOM.
does it hurt?
Go ahead,
Need
TACOM.
medical attention?
Comlink online.
It looks like this corridor has been lined with defensive auto guns. If we can lure the Zerg in here, they'll be cut to shreds.
That's a good plan, my friend.
Standing by.
Alright, everyone cease movement. Where's the... Yeah, he has 6 health. Come on, my guy.
Channel open.
You.
Comlink online.
Alright, come here.
Acknowledged HQ. Confirmed.
Come here, my friending.
Acknowledged HQ.
Flee, my friend!
Target designated.
The forces are under attack.
There we go, easy.
Systems functional.
Hell yeah.
I love the smell of toasted Zerglings in the morning.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, TACOM. Target
Need
designated.
medical attention?
Alright, this way. Oh, we should give that a save. That went very well.
Channel open.
Need medical attention?
Comlink
State the
online.
nature
Medics
of
lead
your
the way,
medical
apparently.
emergency. Where does it hurt?
Heal them, heal them.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it
We dealt
hurt?
with it. It's fine.
Comlink
Need
online.
medical attention?
We must go quickly.
For the slaughter.
Oh, Lord.
Need medical attention?
Comlink online. Systems functional.
Oh, thank God.
ahead.
Okay.
Page me?
I have lost, like, most of my units to those guys before.
Need medical attention?
It's happened.
Where does it hurt?
Go, go, go.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, I lost another Goliath.
Did someone page me?
It's because of the reckless charge I'm doing, no doubt.
Did someone page
Pick
me?
up the Marines.
We gotta move.
Systems functional.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Our forces are under attack.
Fight for your lives.
Systems functional.
Alright.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Where does it hurt?
Comlink
Where
online.
does it hurt?
Systems
Need
functional.
medical attention?
Oh, man. Poor Johnny.
Channel open.
Where does it hurt? Did someone page me?
Comlink
State the
online.
nature
Come on,
of your
boys, come on.
medical emergency.
I want to wait for you, but I can't. We have no time. We have no time.
Need medical attention?
Come on, bro. Come on, guy in the back.
Did someone page me? Did someone page me?
Hell yeah, dude. Fire bats lead the way. Let's go.
Need medical attention?
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Where does it hurt?
We have no time.
Systems functional.
Did someone page me?
Comlink online.
Right away. State
Acknowledged
the nature
issue.
of your medical emergency.
Go ahead,
Need
TACOM.
medical attention?
Go ahead,
State the
TACOM.
nature of your medical
Channel
emergency.
open.
Did someone page
Channel
me?
open. Target
Where does
designated.
Rude.
Medic.
Hang on.
Give me some
Come on, man. Come back.
Go, go, go. Channel open.
Did someone
Alright,
page
hang on.
me?
Just gotta... Medics are healing.
Commander.
We have no time for this. Come on.
Comlink online.
Okay. Let's go.
Nature of your medical
Go, go, go.
emergency. Did someone page me? Need medical attention? Where does it hurt?
Go ahead, TACOM.
I'm on the
It's a
job.
pity that all my medics are in front. That's a little less than ideal.
Did someone page me? Stat. On my way.
Go ahead, TACOM. Comlink
Need
online.
medical attention? Right
Comlink
away.
online.
Go, go, go.
Channel open.
Where does it hurt? I'm on the job.
Systems functional.
On my way.
Oh, thank God for fire bats.
Did someone page me?
Channel open. Want to turn up the heat?
Hang on.
You got it.
Go, fire bat, go.
Reactor core shutdown sequence initiated.
Good work,
Whew.
Captain. I want the psi disruptor kept on full power around the clock. And leave a garrison here to protect it as well. Prepare the fleet to move out. We are going to the planet Char to claim that cursed overmind. And may heaven help Duran while he is done with this.
Hell yeah. Well, there you go. Take that, nerds. To chain the beast, UED flagship Alexander, low orbit over the planet Char.
Captain, with the psi disruptor's signal hampering the Zerg's communications to one another, the swarms over Char have scattered in disarray, allowing the fleet to penetrate to the planet's surface. However, there is still a considerable number of defenders nestled around the fledgling Overmind.
Alexei was right. The disruptor is the key to victory here. If I had destroyed the machine as Duran suggested, we would never have made it this far. Nevertheless, the time is upon us, Captain, to do what we came here for. We will claim the Overmind in the name of humanity.
Be advised, Captain. Our sensors have identified 3 Cerebrates who constitute the core of the Overmind's defenses. Each Cerebrate's distinct capabilities are still unknown, so proceed with extreme caution.
Launch your forces, and let not a Zerg survive. Once you have reached the Overmind and crushed its defenders, you are to send in specially trained medics who will pacify the creature with potent neurostim drugs. Only then will our victory be assured. And Captain, remember that Duran is still out there somewhere. I venture a guess that his treachery has only just begun. Be careful and good luck. I am sure that these will be our finest hour.
Oh yeah, totally. Absolutely, boss man.
Base is under attack.
Sir, these sunken colonies aren't being affected by anything we hit them with. I'll bet there's one of those cerebrate critters pumping it full of energy nearby.
Yeah? Well.
Good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Problem is, I'm not entirely sure if there's a way for these guys to get back home.
Outstanding.
I think they're pinned in here.
Move.
Oh, hang on.
Go, go,
There might be a
go.
way.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Let's see if we can get these guys home.
Let's move. Rock and roll. Let's move.
We'll attempt this, and as soon as if it works, hopefully it will.
Let's move.
Okay, there we go. I do think it looks like...
Go, go, go.
Alright, there we go. Okay.
Standing by.
Yeah, don't attack. Just come home, please.
Rock and roll.
Okay. Good lord.
Let's move.
Yay. There's just no reason to defend this. Like, he could send any number of units that. I can't hold that, so... Look at that.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Yes, and
Where
them,
does it
and
hurt?
you.
Commander.
Where does it hurt?
Jacked up and good to
Okay. Anyway, that'll be a good place to save it. Fantastic. So when we come back, we will be jumping into this mission. This is mission 8, so this is probably the Terran finale. And when we come back, we'll be hopping into that. And yeah, and I don't know how long the ending product of this video is going to be, but I'm at 4 hours recording right now, and with it. I don't even know. What is that, like 2 hours, hour and a half? I don't know, but it's going to be bad anyway. But it is the nature of the beast with these StarCraft games. So anyway, it is the nature of the beast. It is what it is. So. Anywho, but yeah, anyway, so that'll be a good place to call it. As far as I know, recording should be normal for this weekend. I mean, well, for the most part, I mean, Sunday should be normal, should just be StarCraft. I'm hoping to record Divinity. I don't know if I'll do a Divinity part today. I lean towards, I mean, I can see myself doing either one. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm hoping that for Monday, I'm hoping I can put up like some level of parts like normal, but Monday I might be tackling some IRL stuff that I have to do, and so I don't know if I'll be able to record around any of that. I don't know exactly what the plan is with all of that, but I might have to tackle IRL stuff on Monday. But what I'm hoping to do is, if that is the case, I am hoping that I can have some backlog stuff and I can get some stuff uploaded anyway. Because I know I have a positive anime review that's ready to go. It's already recorded. I just have to get it edited. So my idea is, if I'm able to record Divinity, and then if I'm able to edit that and put that together, that I can put a Divinity part and a par review up for the day, and then call it good. And then that way I won't feel like I missed anything, and I think that should be doable. So that is more or less going to be what I'm hoping to strive for. That is more or less what I'm hoping to be able to strive for on Monday, but we'll see what happens with that. I'll probably mention this all again on Sunday's video. It'll be, because by then I'll have a better idea on if I'm committing to actually doing that IRL stuff on Monday. We will see. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.